We're standing at the Thien Quang wow. It means the wow of heavenly clarity. Here at the gathering is the venue of quintessence of the heaven and the earth, and it also highlights at the great and well-known culture and education center of Vietnam. In the past, before entering the most sacred situation of the temple, most mandarin and students coming here to reflect themselves, to to get heavenly clarity and to clean the idea and use the clean water as the well as a mirror to reflect their heart and their dread, to tidy themselves off and use the sunshine to purify the mind. And you can see there's a the stately garden was divided into two parts, of two sides of the wall, and each side have 41 stallions. In 1484, under the reign King Li Thánh Tông was very outstanding guide as king, and under his leading, Vietnamese royal system reached its peak of the development, and the king paid a lot of attention to promote their education. And under his opinion, it took so many time and energy for learning and for studying, and for those who succeed in both free examining and higher social position may not enough. And the king believed that Thailand is the light short of the nation, a powerful light short, strengthen the country, and a declining light short weakness. And the idea of the kings to build the statue on the tourist back, which carries the name of all success students, and so the name of Usla forever in the country history. And East is the biggest pride for them and for the family. And when their offsprings visit the temple, whenever they see the ancestor name, they would encourage on studying. And I still represent a single examination, and I still have three parts. The first part contains some nice words about the king and his royal court who held their exam. And the second part tells you about their exam, when and where it happened, how difficult it were, and the name of all examiner and this stimuli composure. And the third part records the name and the native village of the award doctor degree. That following the ranking position, and I still have different from the other, and they were degraded by many partners such as the garden, the moon, and the clouds, and so on. And the form of I still looks so different. We have the bigger than the other, and some of the tallest head are stoop, and one of them are raised, and and moreover, we have the bigger tortoise and smaller tortoise, because the size of tortoise represent for a dynasty. The powerful dynasty have the bigger stele, and you can you said the stele were decorated by many partners such as dragon, the moon, and the clouds, and so on. And can you tell me why they choose this pattern? Because including according to the traditional Confucius, the dragon and the moon represent for the balance of the heaven and the earth, and the clouds stand for the knowledge. And can you tell me why they placed on the tortoise back? In the spiritualized, tortoise is one of 4 sacred animals, including dragon, phoenix, unicorn, and the tortoise. and they were represent for the universe, and the tortoise shell represent for the sky, and this belly for the earth, and the tortoise also stand for the longevity, and the king put the stallion on the tortoise back, and with the national passion for learning and talent will last forever. And the dragon represent for the strength, and the freedom is the life in our life. And the phoenix represent for the happy, lucky position and flame, and especially for the resurrection. And last one is the unicorn. It's the most strange animal, half a dragon and half a mammal. And people believe that the unicorn will bring the prosperity and the intellect for everyone.